What's up, guys? Welcome back to another exotic armor review video. Obviously in 1.2.3 we got 9 pieces of exotic gear that got improved, and I did want to go over one of my personal favorites that I've been having a lot of fun here with recently. It's the ACD Zero feedback fences. Let's go over its perk real quick. So it comes with Fury Conductors. Melee hits build up energy. Being struck by a melee attack reduces incoming damage and unleashes the energy in a devastating explosion. Obviously I have an ornament on right now. It's the Endless Loop ornament. Here's what it looks like originally. Yeah, kind of like that look, but I definitely love the Endless Loop ornament right there. It looks pretty sick. Now, how to obtain this exotic, considering that it isn't an exotic that's tied to a quest, it's essentially a random drop, either from an exotic engram or you can get it from Xur potentially. So here's a summary of my thoughts on the perks. So Fury Conductors, when you get melee hits, it charges up Fury Conductors to ×3, right? So whenever you're hit by a melee, two things happen. Number one, energy is released, and the higher Fury Conductor is, the more energy that gets released. So if you have ×1, you have a good amount of energy, right? You have ×2, definitely a little more, but when ×3 comes around, a lot of energy gets blasted, right? So number two, you take less melee damage when you're hit by a melee as well. So the higher Fury Conductors is, the less melee damage you take. PvE wise, I don't have any footage, but I can safely say it wouldn't be too viable. Like, depending on the activity you're doing, any enemies that can melee you, like Thrall and War Beasts, which is not a lot of ads that can actually run up and melee you, like, it could be effective. In my opinion, there are better PvE exotics for the Titan, either for ad control or DPS, anything like the Syntheseps or Doomfang Pauldron. Like, those things just got a huge upgrade for the Sentinel, man. So I don't think these things are going to perform as well as those other exotics in PvE, but by no means am I saying it'd be horrible. It's just definitely not your best option. PvP wise, in the Crucible, these things are way more viable than they used to be. Like, it's hilarious when someone goes to melee you and they get blasted back by the feedback fences, man. It's so funny. Like, you see it on the kill feed. There's it actually has its own little emblem thing. It looks like the arc thing, so it's pretty freaking funny. So having the ability to build up a charge just by getting melee hits, and then having that energy get distributed back at an enemy that meleeed you, plus being able to take less melee damage, gives you way more survivability. Like, this exotic is all about, hey, you get a bunch of melee hits, somebody tries to melee you, they get punished for it, right? So it makes kind of sense. For myself personally, I was using the Ward of Dawn Sentinel Titan, so whenever I got a melee kill, it would like get my health back, number one, if I got a melee kill. Plus, I could pop my bubble, and whenever somebody would come in and try to beat me out in a melee battle, they could potentially kill themselves with the feedback fences, like, or like I just kill them faster because of Fury Conductors. So it's a pretty interesting build. Obviously, there's a lot more builds you can use this thing. Obviously, I think Bottom Tree Striker, where you get the extra melee range whenever you get a hit, or you get its perk activated, that would be pretty good with these as well. It's just, man, these things are so friggin' fun. Like, I always used to use Syntheseps, but these are like my new favorite to use in the Crucible. Finally, my ranking is a 9 out of 10. Overall, this is one of the better Titan exotics to be using in the current PvP meta, especially if you like playing aggressively. Now that it's 6v6, there's a lot more people on the map, and that means a lot more people are going to be meleeing you, a lot more people are going to be playing aggressive, because not everybody's going to be looking down those long lanes. So these things really do come in handy. Like, I would definitely pair it with weapons like SMGs or sidearms for those close quarters combat engagements. That's what I did. I used the Death Adder, and I had Grave Robber on it, so it was pretty cool. Whenever I get the melee, got some magazine back, and basically just rinse and repeat. So it was pretty hilarious. It's crazy, dude. These things are really good. Highly recommend trying to get them. Alright, guys, you want to know how to support me? There'll be a link below. Say best way to support me. I'll take you to a 4-minute video. If you want to go check that out, that'd be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video, turn that notification bell next subscribe if you want to be notified when I drop some new content on the channel, and then comment what I see below. Again, I'm making content for you, so whatever you want to see, try to get out there as quickly as possible. Obviously, Forsaken is right around the corner, so I definitely want to get some more reviews out to you guys before Forsaken drops, so you have a good idea of what you want to use when it comes to the next expansion, right? Also, we have the Discord link below. There's no requirements to join. Obviously, I have some text chats going about Destiny 2 Forsaken, Division 2, Anthem, stuff like that. And then also, we have voice chat, so if you want to talk to me, that's going to be the best way to do that. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.